Hey everybody, I'm just here to do a Gemini reading. Let's see. Angel spirits and guides, tell me what Gemini needs to know for the rest of the year. What's going on with the light worker messages for my light worker Geminis? Trust the niggle. Okay, so that's trusting the feelings that you have. And the bottom of the deck talks about soul family, calling in your tribe, finding that tribe of people that you resonate with, that you can work with, that will help you maybe just get to where you planned on going, right? Let me see what the Akashic deck has to say here, guys. For the rest of the year, what is Gemini learning? It's their soul path, Akashic library, the journey, waterfall. I think that waterfall came out for Scorpio, so I wonder if you guys have Scorpio in your chart somewhere. Something about that. Where's Scorpio for you in your chart is what I'm feeling like, because that came out there too. It's almost like you're leaving a mark on the world with some kind of emotional pain. It's about your journey. I feel like that's what you're learning. The Akashic Library, talking about heightened intuition, talking about the plan, the plan that you had written down. This is also the number 2 card, which is High Priestess, right? So a lot of like intuitive hits. I do feel like you're calling in your tribe. I don't know what you're doing, but it's important, you know, and you're going to know who these people are just by the way you feel around them, right? So there could be some of you moving, but I think it's more like talking about it could be relocation, but I'm thinking like it's about your journey in life. And, a lot of times, I mean, when we move forward, we have to leave things behind, right? Which is what the journey card is talking about, pack light, So whatever this journey is, don't bringing in a lot of past stuff with it. You're going to have to be letting go of probably the way you feel about things in your life, right? Like maybe you're just used to being mad at, or blaming everything on a parent or some kind of like experience that you had. And I feel like, like there's no room for that here. Like because every single thing you've gone through has taught you something, has changed you in some way. And at some point we get to this place where we admit it, we understand it, we own it, we feel it, we believe it, And I think that's kind of what's going on for you for the rest of the year. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the astrology too, so you might want to like find an astrologer. I know I try to do it a little bit, but definitely not a pro. And I feel like you should find somebody that's a great astrologer. My favorite one is Jackie, Get Life 333. I just love like her. Purification. Raise your vibration by caring for your energy. See, so okay. So you are kind of going through a purification ritual here. And then at the bottom of the deck, it's talking about stories. Remember when I was telling you that earlier about your parents? I do have a parent that I kind of blame stuff on. I kind of do, and I shouldn't, because the reality is like she was just playing the role I asked her to play in my life. My mom. And she set me up for like a lot of stuff, like the way I'm a mom. I mean, you only know what you know. So I feel like there's a lot of mistakes, and there's a lot of things you have to like let go of here, you know. So if you're feeling some type of way about a parent or a certain circumstance, I feel like you're being purified over the next 2 months, you know, purified from it. Maybe telling yourself a new story about your life, right? Yeah, your thoughts are being changed. So I feel like you're being moved into a new direction, especially with your thoughts here for the rest of the year. Maybe your heart is opening. Maybe it's got something to do with a child, you know, or like choosing yourself, wanting to do something, but not having enough, I don't know, belief in yourself is what I feel like. I feel like your higher self wants your human to heal, you know, that's what I feel like. And the sun is here, so that again is about talking about how to transmute energy, right? It's by looking at it's by looking at the things around you that you have and appreciating them. And that is what heals a person, right? I feel like maybe there's something going on here about a tower and like letting go of it. And this is clarifying the soul family. So maybe to bring in the soul family, you have to let go of something that you didn't want to let go of. The tower is here. It's like it was toxic and it's over. And I feel like you're understanding the truth of this, understanding it from a new perspective. I feel like maybe you felt a little bit stuck in something. This could be saying that there are people that are toxic in your life that are going to be removed over the next couple of months. You know, they're not helping you grow. And you're seeing that here in the Hanged Man card. You're seeing the truth of it. So I do feel like some of us are changing our friend groups, you know. Tell me about the Akashic Library. This is about heightened intuition. It's about self-care. Yeah, it's about loving yourself, having a new beginning. Maybe even in your family, right? I feel like this is a big part of your journey, unconditional love, you know, and I think you're understanding that here. Love has always confused you. Tell me about the journey. What are you going to have to leave behind? I feel like you have to leave something behind. Tell me where they're going and what you're leaving. You're leaving behind some kind of overthinking. It could be about a certain person. King of Wands, that could be a fire sign, right? Aries, Leo, Sag, like walking away from that, right? It could be about overthinking about yourself too, and like feeling like you're stuck or whatever. And the King of Wands comes out and says, "Oh hell no," you know what I mean? That's not true. I feel like there's love coming in, and I do feel like this is about self-love. You know, understanding your own power. I just feel like this is really common in the readings right now. Like for this round, it's all about all of us like taking the power back. You know what I mean? Understanding how to change our energy, understanding how to accept all the pieces of us gives us a brand new beginning. You know, that's what it's saying. It's like you're understanding the turbulence of your life and how important it really truly is. Tell me about the waterfall, Spirit. What's the waterfall? Okay, you are making a mark here, and I feel like you're having victory. I feel like other people are noticing what you've done, what you've come through. You know, you're really making a mark on the world. You don't see this fame coming, but there's not just you valuing you, it's other people as well. Tell me about the purification card. Let's see what it says at the bottom. It says, raise your vibrations by caring for your energy. That's the temperance card right here, right? So You're purifying yourself, your human self, like making sure that it understands who it really is. Our human can be so fearful, right? Like hiding from you, right? Your human self could be afraid to know what the higher self has to say, for sure. The Chariot card. This is where you get alignment right over here. But like I do see like you're sad about something. Could be like about a love situation or a certain person. And I feel like you're having a hard time letting it go. It's a soul friend, and that's why you want a new beginning, but it just hasn't been worth it. Um there's nothing here even suggesting it. So I think it's something you want, but it's something that spirit is saying no to. Um, I was thinking I just picked up a message like that. Let me see who it's for. Okay, it's Aquarius. So, unexpected events, you receive what you need, not what you want. That's with the new moon. That's why I was checking because it's a moon message and it's right here, but it's for Aquarius. So, I wonder if you're watching that happen to someone else. If you have an Aquarius in your life, or look and see where Aquarius is at in your chart, it could be you, right? Because, yeah, that's what it's saying. It's saying like you're getting something, but it might not be what you asked for or what you had in mind. What you're getting is an alignment. And I think all of us are getting an alignment right now at the end of this year. Like the next 2 months are huge. It's all this intuition, it's the thin veil, you know, and it's changing us, it's aligning us, all of us. It's time. So when you see that there's things that you have to let go of, like these are the things that can keep us from actually moving forward, from actually hearing our higher self, like grief. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you're so sad about something you can't really think about anything else. And it's a hard place to be, but sometimes that's where all the magic really happens. You know what I mean? That's where the soul comes out and like reframes us, helps us reframe our thoughts so that we don't have to feel like we're a victim. We can feel like, oh my God, I really planned this. So what's happening is meant for me, right? So you got Wheel of Fortune, the Death card. Okay, so this is like something that's coming in, that's happening. It's just divinely timed, all of it. And I feel like it is something that, I don't know, there's something you're holding on to. It's a heartbreak. Could be a death in the family that's making you feel some type of way, like nothing's fair. Like I definitely see this, but I think something's changing about it. Something about that broken heart. Judgment's coming in, and that's your higher self taking action. That's your higher self coming out and showing you who it really is. I think that the heartbreak has something to do, it's a memory, you know, Six of Cups. This can be any kind of memory. It doesn't have to be about a lover, but I think it's about a broken heart, and the death card is here. And maybe there's someone that you lost and you don't really understand. You still don't. And it's like, it's telling me that there's a little bit of, like, a little bit of resistance to moving forward, to going through the transformation, for believing what you feel. You're having a hard time letting go of grief, Gemini. And while grief has its place in everything, so does healing. And so does like regeneration, right? And that's kind of what I feel like. I feel like it's in this dark, dark time where you see a bigger picture, you know, and accept it and move forward. So that's what I think is happening for you, Gemini. Um, I I'm going to go into and extend it and clarify this reading. Maybe we can get a little more about, you know, what's coming in. I do see you getting Emperor energy or someone coming in. It's like when you're on some sort of journey. So if you're actually traveling, you could meet somebody that might change your vibe, that might help you go completely into the awakening. Like this person might actually, you know, make you have an aha moment. Maybe something they say, something they do. Or it could be your soul giving you some information you didn't have, and then you trusting it and going through the transformation, something. Right? Because your higher self is definitely trying to move you in a new direction. Because I feel like you've been hiding or something, hiding from life, hiding, hiding your true self, hiding your gifts, something, hiding because of this pain that feels like it wasn't fair. I feel like that is what's happening, is you're kind of finally seeing whatever hurt you, whatever left your life, whatever, ended, actually was the thing that brought the awakening, you know? Because that's the way it looks, right? Wheel of Fortune, Death card, Four of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and the Judgment card. You know what I mean? Like, this is something that happened, a transformation, but you're holding back from accepting it. You're holding back from the information your higher self is trying to give you. Like you're kind of blocking your own self. So letting the grief kind of take over your decision making, but not for long. Not for long. I do see you going in a new direction. I'm going to ask about it in the extended. So if you'd like to follow me over there, I will be there. And if this is where we leave, then have a great day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for subscribing. Love you guys. Have a great day.